Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you're watching. It's your girl Nyawera Mondo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, Karibu. This channel is all about motherhood, spiritual growth and entrepreneurship. In today's video, we continue with our series of entrepreneurship, and my guest today will be sharing her fair share of her challenges and her lessons. So stay tuned. Welcome to my channel. It's good to have you here. So kindly tell us your name and what you do.
Hi everyone, my name is Doreen. I'm married, I have a daughter, and I'm the business owner of ksh1200. Thanks so much, Chris, for inviting me in your channel.
Karibu sana.
Thank you so much.
Let's go into it. Tell us a little bit about your education and your company.
Yeah, in campus I did Bachelor in Business Management, and that is the time I started this business. Yeah, when I was in campus.
Wow.
Yeah, so the idea was born
In campus.
while I was in campus.
Wow, amazing. As in campus you knew, how did you know that you wanted to do clothesline in terms of this business?
Yeah, I would say I was employed then.
In campus?
Yes.
Wow.
I was employed, but in a small company, but unfortunately it went down.
Okay.
So I was now rendered jobless. I didn't have something to do, and I was doing evening classes since I was working during the day. Then I used to do evening classes. So now I didn't have anywhere to go. Just stay home, wait for the evening to go to class. So I thought, why am I really wasting my time?
Yeah.
What can I do with the time that I have? So mom used to give me pocket money, pay rent. So I'm like, one day she gave me pocket money. I was like, I'm going to invest this money and do something. Yeah, so I woke up one day and found myself in Gikomba.
Yeah, and that's how you started your business.
Yeah, that is where I started. I picked a few clothes worth 1,200 actually.
Oh wow.
Yes.
So your starting capital in campus was 1,200.
Yes.
Wow. And I bet it brought returns and returns.
Yes, it did. So I went to Gikomba, picked a few clothes, and came back home with them. And they were small actually. That is the first mistake I did. Yeah, I didn't have so much information about the business. So because I was just focused on especially the newborns. So I think I picked under 3 months. Because I felt like a baby. I've never had a baby before, so I felt that they really need small clothes. Yeah. And I was happy to start something. And I actually a neighbor who had a newborn, so that was my first customer that I went to, and then she was like, hizi nguo umeleta ni kidogo, they're too small. So that is how I learned I needed to buy bigger clothes. And I still went back to the market. The second time.
Oh my, it's amazing because I remember in campus I really had no idea of a business. I mean, for me it was more of finish studies and look for a job. So it's even interesting to just hear where your journey started, that you started in campus. And even encouraging maybe young listeners that you can actually start from where you are. You could be in college, you could be just cleared high school, because like you said, you started with 1,200 shillings, you know. That's really inspiring. And so did you was entrepreneurial spirit in you, or did you get it from your parents?
No, actually no, it was not from parents. It's a passion that I had. I knew that one day I wanted to run a business. Though it was not so clear what exactly I needed to start. But I knew baby's clothes, you can really not go wrong. That time, that is what I had thought, and that is what drove me going to baby's clothes.
Tell us, what was your key driving force to become an entrepreneur?
For me, I would say I really never wanted to waste the time I had at hand, because now I'm just at home. Like I used to watch movies actually. Like I wake up, take breakfast, watch movies until 3. I used to leave the house at 3 to go for
For
classes.
classes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I just thought, no, I have a lot of time that I can do something out of it, and I'm also not getting. I was working, as I told you.
Yeah.
So I used to have a little of my money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this time I'm just depending on my mom. Of course, she used to provide for me, yes.
Yeah.
But I was feeling I can do something. So that is how now it grew. Now after starting, that is how it grew. It became like a passion for me to run that business.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So Doreen, tell us or walk with us, why did you choose baby clothes? Even as you started in campus,
Yeah.
and even now you're still doing baby clothes. And what age?
I mostly deal with ages 0 to 10.
0 to 10.
At times I can go over that age, but mostly I stick to 0 to 10. Yes.
So tell us why that age?
Yeah, for me, I think why I chose that is because for kids, they're growing. I mean, from newborn, in 3 months' time, they will need more clothes.
Yeah.
In another 3 months, they will need more clothes. Especially 0 to 6 years.
Yeah.
That is a recurring thing. You will sell clothes to people so many times for that age. So I think for me, it was informed by how often children need clothes. Yeah,
for sure.
And it's not like for adults. You see, for me, I can tell you the last time I bought myself something. Maybe 1 or 2 in a year's time.
True.
But for kids, you will find someone will buy like all types of clothes because they will need, because they have outgrown it.
Yeah, so it's a ready market.
It's a ready market, I would say. And again, the population, I was living in Pipeline. For those who know Pipeline, it's so congested. There's so many people.
many
Like,
people,
yeah,
for sure.
there's so many people with children. Yeah, and we had so many house mothers. So I could go there during the day, introduce my business, and they could buy. Still in campus, because I was doing evening classes, so I had parents there, lecturers just to buy from me.
Alright.
Yeah, so that is how it started.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of the biggest obstacles in starting a new business venture is family. Talk to us about your capital. How did you raise your capital? Was it a partnership? Was it your savings? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I think my business has 2 phases, like I said.
Yeah.
The 2014 that I started, and also now restarting it again in 2020. So I was speaking in the 2 phases. Yeah, for the 2014, I just had the pocket money I was getting from my mom, because even after the company died, I didn't have like savings or something to just use. Yeah, so I used that. Whatever pocket money my mom was giving me, that is what I used to go to the market. And I think 1200 was sufficient, in as much as I bought small clothes.
Yes.
Then it was sufficient.
Yeah.
And I think it shouldn't be an obstacle for us, for anyone who really is starting a business. You don't have to start big. You don't have to really have big stock, especially for second hand and Mitumba. You can even get 5 t-shirts, 10 t-shirts, and you start. You can get 5 pair of shoes. Yeah, which shouldn't really cost you so much. And then you start. That is how you will know what people need, and you continue buying, especially the things they want. Yeah. The second time, now that is in 2020, that time I had savings. Still, I was working again.
Also, you went back to work.
Yeah. After starting in 2014, I didn't stop. Even after getting another job, I could still go to the people, the customers I had already gotten. I asked them what do they need. So on Saturdays, I was able to go to the market, still deliver. So I kept it running, and a few people knew about it, and I could deliver clothes that time, because I didn't have a shop or anything. I was just doing deliveries. I take the clothes to where the customer is. Yeah, so that is how I balance work and the business that time. Yes, so 2020, we all know Corona happened, which affected so many people, and the company I was working for also got affected, and yeah, they had to close, and that is around November. So we were let go because now it could not sustain us anymore. So after Corona happened, I was now back home, and I needed to think through what I really wanted to do. Thanks to my husband, he told me, you really don't have to rush. Like, you from work, now you need to go, like tomorrow you need to get something to do and start doing. Yeah, Yeah, so he told me just take December, take your time, think through, actually even relax first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for you to even have a sober mind to think about what you really want to do. And I took that time, and I was thinking, for the business I've been running, it was a side hustle. Why can't I just make it a main hustle? Because it's something I've done. I know at least a few.
Yeah, you'll not be as new.
I will not be as new as starting at something else all over again.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought, and then my strategy was to now go get clothes and deliver to people, because I felt like even if I put a shop, maybe people would fear to come to the shop.
Yeah,
you know,
because that
even
period was
touching,
really,
it was really delicate. Even for me going to get veggies, it was a whole.
Yeah, everyone was in fear.
Everyone was in fear. Yeah. Even supermarket, you felt like you want to wash unga. You get. Yeah. So I knew it was a risky season for me, but I really needed to start. So I decided I'm going to go to the market and get clothes and then deliver to customers. Thank God I had a few people who could tell me, yeah, bring me this, bring me that. Yeah, so that is how I started. Then I think I would say a few weeks later, yeah, a friend of mine was like, why can't you just come and sell these clothes here, like outside your house? We don't have someone selling baby clothes in this estate. Yeah, because I live in Famako, in Kikuyu, so that it's a big estate. There are so many people. So I was like, why can't I try? At first I was like, no, that was not my strategy. My strategy was to deliver. But then after a few days, I'm like, why can't I try? Why can't I just go park outside? There was like a space I could park. Yeah, and see if people will buy. Of course, the first day maybe you just sell to one customer. The next day, but I used to do it in the evening because I wasn't sure about is it a good thing to do. Yeah, so I could just come there at 5, around 5ish. That is when most even people are leaving work. Yeah, so I could get 1 or 2 customers. And then I realized, okay, I'm making sales even out of this. Why can't I continue with this trend? So now I started doing both. I could do deliveries for people who made orders, and I also do
the shop,
the boot sale.
The boot sale.
Yeah, the boot sale. And when I say the boot sale, that was like my shop. So even when I'm doing deliveries, I just come, I just drive to the customer, open my boots, like get what you want from the car. Yeah, so that is how it was, and how that is how 2020 now 2021 we started the business.
I've heard about types of Mitumba. I may not be really conversant with that business line, but maybe talk to us about types of grade. I hear they are grade, I don't know which grade. Maybe talk to us about what type of grade and what type of grade you are in, and what you would tell someone not to have, and so forth and so forth.
So when it comes to Mitumba bills, they are graded actually. So there is the first grade where you have, there are new clothes actually in that first grade, where you will find like new clothes.
Okay.
Most of them are not even used actually. Then you have the second grade where they are slightly used. Then the third grade, you will find that you have some defects. So you find either they have paint spills or maybe a slight hole. Yeah. So, and then there is also now the grade 4 that is mostly has big defects.
Yeah, like major defects.
Yeah, major defects. Yes.
Now, Doreen, you've just shared with us about different types of grades. Okay, we talked about grade 1 to 4. So, what grade did you settle with, and why?
Yeah. Okay. Like I mentioned before, I don't really like get a full bill to come with it to the shop and open it. So what I have is suppliers in Mitumba, and this I was really introduced by my good friends, because I really never knew people. So, but my friends were able to help me who have already done it before. Okay. So I just go to Mitumba, and so I have different suppliers for different things.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't like go to just one person for everything. Yeah, so I just go there, they open the bill, and now they give me the first chance to select what I want. Mostly they call it camera. I don't know if
camera. Yes, I heard of camera.
Yes.
So to just get you right, so if I was to go with you and I'm not into business, I'm probably going to buy something for my children. Yeah. So will you be given the first priority when the bills are being opened, or they'll open to anyone?
No, they don't open to anyone. They have now, even now the suppliers, they have their people, like wanaitanga watu wa camera. Like, because now me, I'm in business. they know I'll pick everything that is nice. Even if I get a 12-year-old trouser, I will pick. If I get a newborn, I will pick. Now the challenge with you is maybe you want to get clothes for your boys.
Yeah,
who are 3 to 4. Yeah. So for you, you will not pick a dress that is for a 8-year-old.
No.
Yeah.
My business is getting clothes for my boys.
Yeah. So that's one mostly where my suppliers will not really encourage that. But if you're in business, they know you will pick everything that is nice. If I go there and maybe I really don't want you to get more t-shirts because I have enough in the shop, I can't say I don't want to pick, because they expect you to pick everything that is nice.
They expect you to pick, even if you have stock in the shop.
Yeah, because when you camera, you get. Yeah, so that is how I do it. And for me, I like that strategy because it helps me minimize on getting bad clothes. Yeah, you get. Yeah, so I know this is the t-shirt I want, and it is in good shape. I can take it to the shop and I can sell it. Yeah, so that is why I mostly don't want to open bills at this point. Maybe in future it will happen, but right now that is what I do.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So what challenges did you have to overcome at the beginning of your journey and even now? Yeah.
Some of the challenges I faced was the business was restarted again during Corona period, and being in the market, that is the Mitumba, was a vulnerable place to be. So I used to get scared. I have a small baby at home. When I leave Gikomba, I could just come home. You get all the clothes out, put them somewhere at the corner, even outside Kalisa, or balcony. Then you get a shower, but still you're thinking, wow, I'm really exposing myself too much. But God was gracious that I wasn't really, I didn't get sick. Yeah, that is one of the challenges I faced. The other challenge was getting the suppliers. Like when I was new, you can't just go to the market and get that person to open your bill for you. It took me time. Like I could go select a few clothes, then they could see you have the interest, and and also now through my friends, they were able to convince the guys, even how she can join us on this other side. So it is a challenge. And also there are days that you want to go to the market to get something and you don't get it. For example, you Grace, today you tell me you need clothes for your boys and you need specific things. I need trousers, I need this. Then you go and you don't get them.
That means you go another day.
Yeah, it means you go another day. And I also now have to do a lot of convincing. Okay, sorry, I wasn't able to get what I needed. So can you wait? But I'm glad that I really have nice customers who are patient enough. But I think as much as the best thing you can do is at least explain yourself. Don't just be quiet. Like, sisi kupata
or something.
Yeah, so they're gracious enough to wait. Then the other challenge was, you see, now when you're running a business, you are the person who
you're the company.
You're the company. You're the one going to the market. You're the one selling. Because at the moment, I have someone who comes over the weekends, because I realize I have so many things to do during the weekend, and I didn't want to close the shop. For consistency, I look for someone who can save the Saturday. But now you feel like, will they do what you do? There's that cashier. Are they able to sell like you do?
Are they even interested?
Are they interested?
Because someone will just come and sit, and I mean the day ends and they have no interest.
Yeah, they have no interest. Yeah, but that is even in future. I'm thinking, you can't be there 100%.
For sure.
Yeah, there are days you will need to go for a wedding. There are days you need to do for a family something. There are days maybe you need even to go and rest. Yeah,
very important.
Will you close the shop? And one thing I noticed is if you keep opening and closing, people are not sure. They're like,
it's true.
There's no consistency. Let me not just go to her place because I'm not sure if she's open or not. Yeah, so that can be a challenge.
And then also, I'm thinking, if you don't empower your employees,
yes, you need to encourage them. For me, what I do, I will give her a certain amount, whether they sell or not, but luckily most of the time they do.
Wow.
Yeah, and then also a commission of a certain amount.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that one.
That's nice.
If I sell more, I get more.
Yeah.
So that is why I try and do.
That's a good way of even engaging her. Because you tell her there's a commission of ideas. Of course, that's a lot of empowering.
Yeah. And
That's
also it is
amazing.
also an opportunity for them to learn how such a business is run.
Yes. So Doreen, tell us, how did you ensure that the business remains significantly resilient in a period of pandemic?
I think for me, the pandemic was a plus for me.
Oh, really?
Yes,
How?
yes. Because I would say that is how my business grew. Because now I had the opportunity. You see, people are fearing to go to the market. Even if you needed how many clothes for your kids, you fear to go to toy, you fear to go to you fear to go to any market. Even in the supermarket, people are really fearing to go. So when these things are brought to you, it becomes easier because you're not so much exposed as opposed to you going to buy the clothes. So I think that is what really made me grow over time and get more referrals, more deliveries, more customers. Yeah. So I would say for me it was a good thing.
Oh wow. So your business grew during pandemic.
Yes.
Amazing. Doreen, what's your best piece of advice for aspiring and new entrepreneurs?
Yeah, my advice to anyone who would want to start a business is there are a few things that you need to put into consideration. Yeah, for me, especially my 2021 journey when it started, I felt like I started better than the 2014 because at this point I was able to do a market research, like what do you want to do, what do you want to sell, who do you want to sell to, how much money do you have at hand, and like I said, you don't really need $1 million.
You don't.
You can do 1,000. You can do 2,000.
You started at 1,200.
Yeah.
You know.
You can just start small.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is one. Then the other thing is the target market. Who are you targeting? Is it students? Is it children? And then you see how the location is going to favor you. If it's maybe students, you can even put the business closer to a campus or something like that. Yeah. I think for me, I started in Kikuyu, Kikama Estate, because I felt like at that time there was no one who was selling babies' clothes, and also there was a lot of foot traffic, and so that is really what informed my shop, like putting up a shop in this estate. Yeah, that is another thing. Then also you also maximize on opportunities. For example, the seasons. You have cold season when it is really cold. No one wants to look at a sunny dress at that time.
No.
Or maybe someone who is planning for, the people who plan, who can plan for a December holiday and then buy them. But when it is really cold, most customers will come in. They want sweaters, they want something warm, they want socks, they want all these things. When it is sunny, they now want to buy shorts, sunny dresses, something light, And also now there's festive season. Like last year we had Christmas. So that is the time you make sure you have these nice clothes that you can convince someone not to go to the shop. They can come to your shop and buy nice clothes for their children for the Christmas. Yeah, so it's good to also maximize on such things. Yes. So the other point would be it's good to get feedback from your customers. I mean, most of the time I would come, make a delivery and try to follow up, like, were you happy? Did the clothes fit? What do you think? And it really feels nice for someone to tell you that they were happy, and it also drives you. True. It drives you each and every day to know, like, whatever you're doing, it is relevant. To know that people's needs have been met, and they will come back another time. Even if it's bad feedback, it is okay. It is okay to also get it so that you know, like, where do you need to improve. For sure. Yeah, and that way you are able to run your business well and happily. Something else is let us not fear competition so much. I think competition is healthy, and it also helps people to grow their business to next levels. I think like the current population in Kenya, we are almost 56 million. So I'm imagining how many children are there in that statistic. There's so many children there. So I mean, as one person, you really can't exhaust the many people you can reach out to.
For sure.
And when you are also doing deliveries, you can even deliver clothes in Nakuru. You see. So you're not like limited to Nairobi. Like when you see a neighbor starting like a similar business, most of the time we feel bad, like, am I going to sell? Don't feel so bad about it. I think it's a healthy thing. So what you need to do is look for another strategy, like how will you outstand like for you to make better sales. Yeah, because even my friends most of my friends are in toy markets. Like so many people are doing baby clothes, but they make sales. Yeah, you see.
True.
Yeah, you see someone having a shop here, another one here, but they have different people who come to buy from them. So that shouldn't be a really a hindrance for us to start a business. Yeah. Another thing I would advise is to keep a record of your sales. I think this is something that I started even in 2014. I used to do it in a book. Yeah, but even at the moment, I keep a record of what have I sold, how much have I sold it, how much profit have I done. For me to at the end of the month, I do like a data analysis to see how much did I sell, where did I make more sales, is it on delivery, is it on M-Pesa, is it on cash. It really helps because I've also done data, so it really helps you to keep such records. So it really helps you because when you just run a business, you have I'm selling this dress, then you get this profit, and you go use it somewhere. You don't even know how much.
For sure. Yeah? You don't have a track.
You don't have a track. So it's a good thing to really keep records. Something else I would say is don't start a business out of desperation. By this I mean, like, don't feel like today or maybe my source of income has been cut, so I need to start cash or. I need to go get shoes and start selling. It's good to really think through and know what you really want to achieve and then do it. Because most of the time when you start out of desperation, you really compromise on so many things, on quality. You want to even sell at the lowest price for you to even make a sale. Yeah? So it's good to really think through. And also, it's good to also work with someone who has done it before to tell you what mistakes did they do, what was their success point. Yeah, that one will really help you to run your business nicely. Wow. My last point of advice is have good customer service, have the right attitude, like know how to deal with your customer, listen to them. Of course, you might have people who are stubborn or something like that, but you need to just be patient with them to know what do they need and serve them better for them to come the next time. Because I feel like if you have a bad attitude, someone wouldn't want to come to your shop.
Actually, they won't come again.
They won't come again. Yeah. You see. So okay, there are days you feel like it's becoming too much, but you just try and manage them. For them to get what they need, and at least to encourage them also to come again. So that is also a key point to starting a business.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your lessons. She's walked us through her journey, and like she said, it started in 2014 with only 1,200. Oh my God, that in itself was, mind blowing, and thank you so much. I really appreciate. So how can people reach you?
People can reach me in IG. I have a page, Kids Closet by D, and also you can call me. You can share my number. It's my business number, 0723 024 193.
Doreen. So you said Instagram is
Kids Closet by D.
Kids Closet by D.
Yes.
So reach out to her. She does delivery wherever you are. She also has a shop in Kikuyu, and she's also shared her contact, so feel free to come and buy. She has amazing kids wear. Actually how I met her, it was through a friend, my neighbor, and since then she's always been delivering clothes for my kids, and I can tell you she does a good job.
Thank you so much, Grace, for inviting me to your YouTube channel. I've really enjoyed this session. May the Lord continue to bless you as you continue to help people learn on different things that you bring to your channel. Looking forward to even another session.
Thank you so much, Doreen. And so for me, I'll just tell you, like she said, I'll just echo her words. Start where you are. And maybe what I can say is value. Bring value to your business. Bring value to what you do. Whatever idea you have, remember the video I shared about brainstorming on ideas. Go watch it. Like she said, have your idea, research your idea, know your target market, and then start your business. So you only learn the lesson when you're in the bus. When you're outside the bus, you may never know how the market is, you may never know how the business is, but until you get into the bus, that's when you know what goes around that business. For me now, what I'd say is God bless you. Until we meet again, it's Adios. Bye.